I was in my office one day adjusting patients, and one of my patients came in and told me that a friend of his was in severe pain. He was taken to Mass General Hospital. He had ruptured his lumbar disc. They were thinking of doing surgery. They were thinking of doing cortisone injections. They weren't really sure. And this person had also been a patient of mine in the past. I just hadn't seen him for a while. And he said that they told him that if he didn't want to do the surgery now because he was older and it might be dangerous at this point in time, that it would be probably a minimum of 3 to 6 months where he wouldn't be able to do anything. He wouldn't be able to play golf. He wouldn't be able to work. He travels a lot. He wouldn't be able to get on a plane. And at this point, he was in severe pain, lying in bed, and that's about all he could do. Well, I decided to make a phone call. And I called this patient up and I said, hey, I heard you had a problem. I heard you had some disc injury. I said, I can probably help you with that. If you'd have the hospital send me your MRIs, I can give you an idea what I can do. So I got the MRIs the next day from the hospital and I read them over, and he had a herniated, he actually had a ruptured disc at L5, S1, and he had a herniated disc at L4, L5. Severe pain down his legs. He was completely immobile. I said, if you can get to my office, I can probably help you. And he said, well, I've seen the doctors at Mass General, and they said that, there's no way. This is at least a 3 to 6 month process, and there's a very good chance that I'm going to need surgery. I said, well, you have nothing to lose. Why don't you come to my office? So he came to my office and we evaluated him, and in my particular practice, we have a myriad of different techniques that we use on different patients. When people have disc injuries, you obviously have to be very careful, but we have a series of techniques that we can use that are very safe and effective for disc injuries. So I just started to treat the patient, and I treated him 3 times a week for 2 weeks. By the second week, he was driving himself in the office. He was able to walk, he was able to stand, he was able to go to work. By the 3rd week, he was actually pretty much pain-free, and by the 4th week, he was out playing golf again. This changed his life completely. He never needed surgery. He's never needed lumbar surgery. I've seen him over the last 10 years on and off. I see him intermittently. He lives in Florida part of the time, and he's never had an issue of any severity with his low back in the last 10 years since that last incident. So again, chiropractic care and chiropractic techniques can be used in a variety of situations. Regardless of the situation of the spine, there are techniques that can be used that are non-invasive, that are safe, and that are very effective.